Well, I'm here with Dave at a little drinking establishment because it's one place where you can kidnap people and find out a little bit more information about them. So, Dave, as you know, we're doing this for DIY Investor. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name's David Angell. I'm 39 years old, very, very soon to be 40, married. I've got a little one on the way within the next couple of months.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much. I own my own digital agency. I've been doing digital basically since about 2004. Started my own company 5 years ago with a business partner. And we've just been growing it each year.
Okay, so obviously, as a business owner, how would you rate your current knowledge about sort of all things financial?
Well, when it comes to my own business, obviously I'm quite engaged. I obviously know the ins and outs of it and the industry. When it comes to money in terms of personal finance, I think I'm quite good with regards to understanding my incomings, outgoings, potential. When it comes to things like options around savings, I don't have a clue.
So what are you currently doing around saving and investing, and are you engaged at all in that area?
I am, but I don't think I'm necessarily well engaged, as in I've got my own savings pot that I kind of top up from. We're talking just a regular bank account from money throughout the years and various things. I once owned a house, sold that, and have some money from that. But again, that's just in regular banking, which I know could be doing a lot more. In addition to that, through my company and with my business partner, we put a certain amount of money away as our private kind of pension.
Yeah, sure.
That's done in a with Royal London through an advisor, and that literally is it. It's not a considerable amount at the moment, but the idea is that we grow it as we go along.
Do you have any clearly defined financial goals mapped out, and what are you doing to achieve them?
So the only main goals that I have are obviously with regards to savings. That's to try and kind of grow on a deposit. We've purposefully not necessarily, and that's for a house. Sorry, we've obviously not done a deposit down on a house yet. We rent. That's partially due to the fact we've been living in London for the last 10 years, and the idea was to try and grow something, and eventually we will. So that's one of the goals. The other one's to ensure that we actually have that I have a larger pension than necessarily a kind of regular one, and the goal with that would be to initially build up what would be a basic kind of pension, but then be able to possibly look at reinvesting or investing some of the savings that I have, try and make that go a little bit further, and obviously provisions for making sure the little one has stuff, and then eventually things like education, making sure that they have a stable life to grow into.
So you feel that education per se in financial aspects of regarding savings and investments not only key to you, but it's going to be key to your little one in the future?
Yeah, so I was very fortunate in that I went to university. I've also done a master's, which I partially self-funded. I recognise the benefits of that. Obviously, since I've been to university, I was actually the first generation to have to pay for tuition fees. Yeah. But at the time, it wasn't a particularly large amount by comparison to now. Loans available. I don't have any now. But I understand that has obviously changed, and I think education now you do need to pay kind of a lot more, and so it's one of the main provisions. I personally see it as being one of the biggest things that if as a parent you might have to think about, obviously, if they want to go into that line. So at least having it there is essential for me.
Excellent, David. Thanks ever so much for your time. Much appreciated, and we'll look forward to seeing your business grow from strength to strength.
Brilliant. Thanks so much. Cheers.